What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with one more video tonight. This video, we're going to cover Bitcoin. We're going to cover a few different coins and just kind of look around. Before we watch the video, smash the like button below. Click subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner. You can see my logo down here. Click subscribe. Type I subscribed below in the comment section. We have Bitcoin on the weekly here. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin first. Bitcoin is down to 60,328 right now. Follow me on Twitter, Norris Digital Assets. I drop a lot of stuff on Twitter, so follow me there. You can also, if you get a Twitter and you don't have one yet, you can go click here. You can click who I'm following. Click who I'm following, and you can start to build your own stable of people that you follow. There's a lot of good information on Twitter, so I do recommend that. But let's take a look at Bitcoin here. So it's kind of funny. I've seen already, Bitcoin dropped down. Bitcoin was around 62,500, and it's down to 60,300. And I've already seen some really clickbait titles that are Bitcoin's crashing. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin's going down, crash imminent. I've seen all these titles, and it's like, I might have some titles in my videos sometimes that are a little bit clickbait, but that's some major clickbait titles that are coming out right now. So when in doubt, zoom out. This is Bitcoin on the weekly. Every candle equals 1 week. Here we are up here. We got these tiny little red candles you can barely see. We'll zoom in here a little bit. And so looking at the weekly here, first and foremost, we're in a bull market. So, you can see here, if I just drop a line in here, look how much support you have there at 48,980. Even if somehow you had to correct back down all the way down to the 20 EMA, the green line here, and the support line at the same time, you're going to spring off that like more than a trampoline, like a super trampoline. You're going to spring off that like crazy. We're in a bull market. We're Q4 2021. The news, the sentiment, the speculation, everything in a highly speculative market. Come on now with some of these titles. You can also see, and this is the weekly, you can also see there's lots of support even through here. Look at that. Before you even ever went out down there, $54,796. You can see through here multiple candle bodies, weeks there, closing weeks there. That they're sitting on them as support, not even closing, but sitting on them. That one's not a closed up here. But yeah, plenty of support. So yeah, when in doubt, zoom out, and we have a lot of support. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what's going on in the daily. So we go to the daily, we reset the chart. Yeah, you can see all that support all through there. I want to erase drawings, and I want to go to the 4 hourly. Take a look here, because Bitcoin runs the market. It always has. It continues to. It had that smooth run up. A little bit of a correction here. Is this a miniature A, B, C? And then we're going to get some movement up. We'll have to wait and see where it's going to go. You can see, though, lots of support right there on the 4 hourly. When you start to fall when you start to fall in price on a coin, one of the first places you could check is the 4 hourly, because when you fall, you're going to fall to previous support levels on the 4 hourly. And I've pointed this out before. You can see all these candles in through here. You can see them all through here. You went a little bit lower here and then came up out of it after you fell below that support line right there. You just boom right out of it, whether it's an ABC correction or not. And right now you're sitting right around that line. So yeah, you'll look to move forward. Let's remove drawings. Let's go to the daily. This is kind of just like a health check on Bitcoin, which runs the market, which we don't really need, but it's just funny, some of the clickbait titles that you see. So reset the chart. So we're not even sitting on the 20 yet, and even if you were on the 20, or even if you have to come down to the 55, which the 55 continues to move, that's at 53,000. You can see it through here. You bounce off the 20, bounce off the 20, you bounce off the 55 here, you fall below it, but we're in a bull market, so obviously you recovered and you blew right back through it. So yeah, so even if you come to the 20 and have to bounce off of it, or the 55, by the time you get there, the 55 would probably be somewhere around here, which just you know, speculation, but 55,000, 56,000. Well, it just depends. You know, you can see these different support areas that you have anyway. So yeah, Bitcoin super healthy right now. Might need a little correction, but that's fine. We went from 41,000 to 66,000 rather swiftly, and that was down here. That's what you can see right here. You know, that's this run right here. So whether there's a little ABC correction or some correction before we move on, yeah, we've got time to make these corrections before November 1st, before the first week of November. Even if it's, you know, right around that time, November should be rather explosive. I want to cover Curve, one of the coins I put in my sleeper coin video the other day. So right after I covered Curve, you can see this massive movement up. We have this nice movement. If you go to the 4 hourly, and Curve, Credible Crypto's calling for Curve to run to $20 still. It was over 5. It's on a little correction right now. It's probably coming back to bounce off the 20 EMA. We'll see. But yeah, it was over $5. It was really cooking. Curve was way up. Credible Crypto says, yeah, it's going to 20 bucks. It definitely could if that large volume is locked, like I said. Also, somebody asked Credible Crypto on Twitter the other day if now was too late to get into Curve, and he said no, not at all. That was his response on Twitter. You can look that up and find that if you want. This 20 EMA would offer us a point to jump in, would be a point to get into Curve. If you want to get some Curve, apparently like 80% of some of these giant bags are locked away for like 3-4 years. That's what Credible Crypto was posting the other day. So that's pretty interesting. So Curve was definitely making some movements. I'm pretty bullish. Let's see XCUR. Let's see what XCUR is doing. That was also in the video. I also carry that one. So that's the 4 hourly. But let's go to the daily. And yeah, so I posted, this line right here is acting like resistance for Curve, $4.75. It's somewhat of a resistance, and it coming back down. It definitely is, you know, these candle bodies are about hitting their heads on that, and I have that in there because of this here as previous resistance. When it comes up, uses it as resistance. We need to come through there, find it a support to bounce off. This smaller line here, I put this on Twitter, that is the technical target out of this smaller cup and handle, and then this target up here, this line, is the target out of this larger cup and handle, and I put that on Twitter, and I expect us to do that. First, we got to find, you know, we are out of this cup and handle, though, it looks like, and we could come back, find support here on this line, and then move forward, and we're still going to be heading to this technical target. This technical target is $5 and about $5.75. This XCUR Curate is an NFT website platform that's got a really small market cap, like pretty dang small. So XCUR Curate, let's go to XCUR. Covalent's another coin I want to cover, but Curate, 35 million market cap, still super small. I mean, the upside to this, by the time it could even get to $1 billion, if it does, you know, I can do some fibs on this and whatever, but very small market cap. So looking nice. If it happens to come down to the 20 EMA anyways, which is, you know, $3.46. If it does happen to retrace back down, that could be an area for to pick it up and grab it. It could be on the 4 hourly here, $4.25. You could get it on the 4 hourly 20 EMA. It just depends, like, how long do you want to wait, you know, or you're waiting for retracement, and it never does, and then it has its next leg up. So, but Curate, I'm pretty bullish on this one because the market cap is so tiny, their website looks clean, and NFTs are big, and this market is just, the NFT market and these types of coins are 100% speculative. SHIB is the perfect example, just extremely speculative. So I've got a decent amount of this Curate. So that's another coin that made some nice movements after posting that sleeper coin video the other day. CQT, Covalent, let's see what it's doing. So Covalent, yeah, usually when you get those massive green candles, you're going to get that massive red candle back down. It went up way too quick, but yeah, Covalent, CQT, very small market cap. Also, it can be influenced by whales. but you can also get in early to these projects. Only 62 million. This coin should grow a ton. It should move with Bitcoin in this run in November. Covalent might have a very nice, up 4.32% today, but Covalent might have a very nice November along with Bitcoin. We will see. So I'm just kind of covering some coins, but yeah, I put that sleeper coin video. I mean, yeah, you could have just taken this trade, and when it was blowing up way up here, you could have just sold and wait for it to crack back. These the 20 EMA and the 55, the green line and the red line, are like magnets, and they'll usually pull them back to an extent. That's pretty a massive red candle, usually not that far back, but again, smaller cap coins, they can be affected. They have more volatility, but they also have way more upside because they have more room to grow. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Just kind of looking at some sleeper coins that I posted the other day, what they're doing now. I do have these coins, and Bitcoin is still pretty healthy. It might make these corrections before November 1st. We'll see. It could also move back up and just start running. A German guy that I follow, German trader, he had it once it started closing above 60. What was it? Let's go to the Bitcoin chart here. BTC USD, just real quick. He had it once it started closing above 62,900. Once it started closing on the 4-hourly. Above 62,900, he was going to take a trade and ride it all the way to 70,000. This guy's pretty good. I mean, he's put millions down on this stuff. And I don't know where his stop loss was, but it looks like that trade did not happen for him. Usually he is correct, but we are down to 60,300 now. So I don't know where his stop loss was. Maybe he lost a little bit. Maybe he lost $100,000, $200,000. I don't know. But yeah, usually he's pretty solid, and we didn't necessarily know that this correction was going to come right now, but these corrections can be healthy, and they could just be an A, B, C. We'll just wait and see. This controls the market. If Bitcoin keeps a correction and keeps moving down and is very corrective all the way till November 1st, it can mess with the charts of all the altcoins. It can invalidate some of the charts I've done. I'm not trying to use an excuse to say, well, yeah, the reason my chart was wrong was because Bitcoin's correcting. I don't care about any of that. I'm here to make money. I'm here to do over 6 figures in this bull run, at least 6 figures in this bull run. I don't care about any of that. It's just that when Bitcoin corrects and it comes down, it can drag some altcoins with it. It can invalidate some of the temporarily, sometimes it's just temporary, but it can pull some of those charts down, and then the altcoins, they'll correct down a little bit, and they'll make those moves back up, and then we can regain those technical targets before the next movement up. So that's just kind of how the market works. But right now, guys, patience. Don't chase coins too much. There are thousands and thousands of coins. It's not necessarily that all the coins are pumping, but the ones you have. You might have 20 different coins, 30 different coins, but there's 100 serious coins just in the top 100 alone that are all over $1 billion market caps. I mean, the odds of other coins running up and all these coins moving that you don't have, the odds are built in that you don't have those coins. We're waiting for the bull run, and different coins have their day and time. So patience right now. We've been waiting a long time. I mean, that was a long summer. That was a long ABC correction, whatever you want to call it, a long summer. We need to just remain patient because November and December are coming. We're getting ready for fireworks. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Check out my Cardano video. It's one of the better or best Cardano videos I've ever done. Check out my VeChain video. If you don't have VeChain, I think that is going to be a major mistake. People have kind of forgot about VeChain, but people are going to be really wanting to get it later when the price moves up. VeChain is really coiling up, just like XRP and Cardano. Yeah, they haven't moved lately. They've been kind of boring, but they are going to explode. By all accounts, they should explode. Not financial advice, but those are where my bags are. I've put my money where my mouth is, literally and figuratively, and I'm running this channel, and that's what it is. So anyways, smash the like button below, click subscribe. You should subscribe if you haven't subscribed in the past and you've heard me say click subscribe. You've heard me say that. just go ahead and click it now and click subscribe. Roll with me on this bull run. We're going to be using a lot of sweet indicators, and we are going to be finding near tops or tops of these coins. It's very hard to find the exact top, but we have the pi cycle top indicator, and we're going to be printing those X's on the charts, and we're going to be talking about profit taking later in my videos, and things are going to get things are going to really heat up, and they're going to get a lot more interesting. So click subscribe below. That's going to be it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.